Hey guys, it's Carrie again with Berkshire Hathaway Penn Realty in Gulf Breeze, Florida, and this is kind of the second section of my buyer's guide, and I kind of wanted to show you what it looked like, understanding how buyers agents get paid. So this buyer's guide is really good, and I know I keep bragging about it, but my assistant Nikki and I have worked really hard on it, and so I wanted you to be able to see that, and I would love for you to have it. So how does a buyer's agent get paid now that you're going to be signing the contract with them? So I'm just going to read you this part. Beginning in July 2024, all agents by law will be required, it actually is August 17th, they moved that back, will be required to use buyer representation agreements and establish their compensation prior to showing the property. So, as I said, things are kind of fluid right now, but that is where we're at right now, where you're going to have to sign a buyer's agreement. But how do we get paid? So, in my buyer's guide, there is a traditional compensation model that you'll be able to see, and that's the basic, the seller before this, and even to now, the sellers that I have and the listings, I'm going to try to continue that with any listings that I have, but that's not going to always be the case when I'm showing you other homes. So in a listing, I go in and get a listing agreement, and I say, okay, this is the percentage that I want to get from selling the house, and then my broker is going to give this amount to a buyer's broker. So that has been the traditional. Basically, to be honest, the buyer was already paying that anyway in their mortgage. So the seller generally has included how much they're going to have to pay the listing agent in the price of their home, right? Like they want to come out with a certain amount. So that is the traditional way. So the seller pays a certain commission. The commission is paid to the listing broker or whoever is the listing, and the listing broker splits whatever they're going to do with the buyers. And I always tell you, and we talk about that, and I generally split that commission. Some people don't. Some people, everything is negotiable, right? So it's so negotiable that you can sell your own property. You can, you don't have to have a realtor to do that. If a realtor comes in and says they want 6%, you can always negotiate 5%. So this is the point, is just knowing that, but I will say that you get what you paid for. So if an agent is not willing to negotiate, then that's just part of it. You really want a good realtor that's gonna be able to negotiate well. So expect that they're going to negotiate with you, and that's the kind of person that you really want. Someone that's a good negotiator with their own commission is who you want, right? Okay, so for a buyer's agent, it's going to change. So you're going to have to sign as a buyer and say, hey, I'm paying this buyer's agent 2.5%. That can come from the seller. That can come from many other things. So there's 4 alternatives that I can help you with, and it's all in this book right here. So the alternate compensation model. The first one is negotiating commission with the seller. So if they are not offering commission, I can call them and say, hey, I have a cash buyer, or I have a buyer, loan, whatever, that is wanting to buy your house. They can buy it today, if you would throw in the buyer's agency commission. So you can negotiate with that person to do that a commission, the listing. That's one way. Second way, you can adjust the purchase price. So if that seller is sticking with their purchase price, and we kind of run the comps and we know, you can always add that, like my fees, the buyer's agent fees, onto the purchase price and do it that way. Now it has to appraise. So there's those things. So it's just going to be a lot more negotiating, but I do suggest you use an agent. Even if we have to figure out things, I just think to get a good deal on your property, on the property you want, to have somebody that's competent, that's going to work with you through the buying process, is definitely a must. The third is seller concessions. So if you have a FHA or a VA. I know the VA has changed it where you can add that. That's temporary, that's not permanent. Like I said, this is all ever changing, and I think it will, when we come out, hopefully it will be in a good place, a better place than we were, and then, or you pay commission. So there's the seller paying the commission, there's you negotiating with the commission with the seller if they're not offering a buyer's agent commission. There is the seller concessions that you can go, okay, I'm giving you this much for a house, but I want 3% at closing to pay my buyer's agent. There's going to be a way to do that, and then, or adjusting the purchase offer, or you paying that. So those are kind of the way the industry has changed. We're going to work through this, and so I feel like I'm trying to stay up on these things. So if you have any questions about that, I feel like this is definitely, everything's negotiable. That's what you need to remember when you're purchasing something. It's just, it always has been. We're just have a few ways that we're kinks in the iron, and we're going to work those out. So if you have any questions, let me know. There's going to be another video. It's going to go through utilizing your agent, how to reap all the benefits. So this is so good. I hope you guys email, text, contact me to get one of these buyers guides. I'm really proud of them. So anyway, let me know. Bye.